One needed a butcher. Fools away! Exile, I am there.
My blades will do the talking.
The Honorable Dante Panlan, at your service. And just like that, your family's power falters. Alchemy? No, my friends. Merely humble swordplay. Not ancient enough, it appears, to know better. You require a bit more fire in your belly to take me on. You didn't blink far enough, anti-mage. I can still find humor in killing those who lack it. You didn't need to die, Arkwarden. I was going to end this war either way. You're too weak to stop the ancients. Leave this one to me. Even with the obvious embellishment, your stories have gone stale, Axe. After fighting SORLA KHAN, you are a sorry disappointment. A nightmare is merely an opportunity for heroism. Ugh, what's this purple goo on my soul? Your noble creature died for your misdeeds, Batrider. The Batrider, I always find a way to gain the upper hand. I lay your soul to rest with honor, Karak. We could have been allies. Then you might still be alive. What do you know? The blood was inside of you this whole time. The twins best find a new lapping dog. I hope the brass herald paid you enough to die. I'll tell you a secret. I wanted you to find me. This was the famous brewmaster? It appears he must have been sober. Our orders are friendly with one another. It didn't need to come to this. You cannot run away from me again, swine. Mothers and children first. Your crude efforts amount to nothing. I came through your lands once. Surely they must still sing of my exploits. A bit of chaos is good, but you are too much. Would you rather be buried in your homeland or with these pompous fools? To compel another into service is to deny the very breath of life. Believe me, this was mercy. To be honest, I thought he was dead already. Imitation is the highest form of flattery, but this armor is all natural. No armor exists that can stop this blade. Pierpont had high hopes for you. Oh well. Don't look at me. It was a miracle she survived this long. You overthought things, my friend. My path to victory was quite simple. Did it ever occur to you that you may have been merely the smartest among a race of imbeciles? Oh, dazzle! The tickle! Even a shallow grave is deep enough. Consider your wish granted. To face death with a laugh is admirable. To beg for it, pathetic. Why, that was hardly a disruption at all. A bit diminutive for an Oglodi, aren't we? Argue all you like, but at the heart of it, you're nothing more than a spoiled aristocrat. I feel like I should hum a funeral march. I thought you might be more remarkable than a normal dragon. Apparently not. It appears that dragon chose his final vessel poorly. Shouldn't have let me get that close, Traxx. Playtime in the woods is over. Every stone crumbles if you strike the right place. You should have known this would happen when you rolled up on me. I merely made the battlefield barrier-free. Do you feel the earth shaking? I don't feel it shaking anymore. You might be the oldest thing I've ever killed. I do not fix broken things, Titan. I merely dispose of them. I thought you were going to run away, as usual. These scales are fireproof. Close enough. Would that I could have spared you, my dear. You did not deserve to die by my blade. But what's done is done. I do not care where you came from. This is where you end. I will put my face in the fundamentals of style. I had to wipe that idiot smile off your face. It's a pity you never got to see my splendor. Remember, Miraska, this was not my choice, but yours. You didn't have to choose this path, Miraska. I told you it wasn't safe to trust such fragile machinery. Your kinfolk are all the same. All toys, no substance. You think you can break me? Well, at least you fought like your life depended upon it. Any corpse knows the same number of spells, Invoker. 0. Of all the smug faces I've bloodied, yours was the worst. Too predictable, little friend. Poor thing didn't survive the surgery. My blade does not merely dance, your Nero, it sings. After the stories I'd heard of your prowess, I was hoping you'd last longer than that. Pity. This is where negligence leads, old man. So, do I keep the light now? Is that how it works? I expected better footwork from a sailor. What to do with a drunken sailor? Simple. Stab him in the heart. I could not help but notice you only challenge the weak, Tristan. That is how a real duel ends. That was for her. Have you forgotten my oath, Lesrak? This time is the next time. Does it hurt less the second time? I usually feel some sympathy for fallen foes. But for you, nothing. Why is it always my responsibility to dispatch the grotesques? I did not steal your life, but I certainly did take it. I hope you made peace with your sister. It is not good to die with guilt. It's not personal, Lina. You're simply in my way. Time for another vacation, witch. I told you, Lion, if we met again, there would be consequences. You should have left the bear at home. Hopefully no one was depending on you. Selemene has poor taste in protectors. I have no interest in destroying Night Silver. It did not need to come to this. Down, boy. In some cities, they pay decent coin for this kind of work. Fear not, Magnus. I'll make sure no one finds your own. Gods, you're stubborn. No wonder you're dead. How does the saying go? Got the head off made of snake... No, that's not it. That was nothing. You should have seen the time I rolled into a pit of basilisks. This fate is better than what Lolan Lassan had in store for you. A shovel. Really? You might have died peacefully if you had stayed in Night Silver, Marana. Night falls on the reign of Selemene's royal protector. Leave the mischief to the children, Wukong. You came all this way, Wukong. The least I could do was kill you. It appears my movements were more fluid, Morphling. Your water dance is overrated. If your people weren't so uptight, you might have died amongst them. Now I see why your people cast you out. And so you find your head on the shopping block, Prophet. And that is for dulling my blade on your bark. You are an abomination to the Ramaskew faithful. For those fallen in your wake, I strike you down. Some days I love my job more than others. This is one of those days. Day or night, it makes no difference to me. You're a feckless coward, Nyx. The world is better without you. I did not need to see you, Nyx. I could smell you coming from miles away. You were a magnificent creature, Magi. I am sorry to dispatch you. I thought of killing only one of you, but I didn't want the other one to get lonely. Life is too short to waste time arguing with you, purist. Just die already! And that is why we fight the battle oracle. So, you can see the future, and you still pick the losing side. I don't do well with authority figures. You should have stayed on the sidelines. I admire your style, sister. Well, admired. Fitting punishment for the dower. Were you in such a hurry to die, Lancer? Look on the bright side. When you come back, you will get the pleasure of losing to me again. Do you think my blade is not swift enough to bring you down? Regardless of true age, one should take no pleasure in killing the young. Cute tricks, Buck? Well, they would have been if you had survived. Ugh, and I thought he smelled bad on the outside. I have little patience for child's play. It's time someone gave you proper discipline. It seems our game went too far, my dear. A quick and painless death for you, Akasha. I don't even know why, but killing you felt rewarding. Where do you freaks keep coming from anyway? No, you see, it's funny because you were here to assassinate me. You may copy me, Rubik, but you'll never have my sense of style. You're out of your element, Sand King. Next time, ask the Jinn for a better set of armor. Ugh, did you make that body yourself? What can I say? You looked a little full. All the souls in existence could not fill that void, Shadow Fiend. That was a neat trick. Was it supposed to end in your death? You cannot take the high road with me, Deceiver. There's nothing left to say, Silencer. As you can see, I do a bit of silencing myself. Now you will never redeem yourself, Skyrack. Of all the mistakes you've made, facing me was probably the worst. Next time, we'll do it underwater, just to be fair. Your blade is sly, Slark, but not nearly swift enough to catch me. You can't steal what I've got, Slark. You've got to earn it. It wasn't a sharp eye you needed, Gardel. Such toys are no match for a fine blade. I needed to address this before things got out of hand. I don't even know how to insult you properly. All I did was hold out my blade. You didn't have to throw yourself on it. That's what you get for barging in. Is that how you separate the man from spirit? Or is it always a package deal? Did you think you could escape? I'm not foolish enough to stand in front of that blade, Sven. It's all about positioning. That is a fight they will be telling stories about. Well, my part anyway. Listen, we told you not to come. This is what you get. You don't acquire skills like these in a library, Lanaya. Let me tell you a dead time story. Of all the demons I've killed, you're certainly the tallest. Bored now, Melron will need to find a new favorite. Where did all that anxiety get you, Rizrak? Now, maybe you will get the help that you need. A rapier does not need to recharge. You best not have marred my blade. You are never going to be fast enough for me. Rest easy, Triant. I shall protect the forest in your stead. And that is how you plant a tree. Something about killing trolls just feels right. Brute force was never enough to best me, troll. Confidence only goes so far. That is how I roll, Tusk. I do not have time for your one-track mind, Underlord. Next! I guess it was finally your time. They said you could not die. I've been told lies before. I expected more from you, Ursa. Did you think I would let you off easy for old time's sake? Here is a little something to remember me by. Thank you. My plates needed a good cleaning. It was more annoying than anything. Perhaps I must find your homeland. Just one of you wasn't even a challenge. Your poison is sweet like a summer wine. I may be on your list, Visage, but not today. Don't you have a day job? What good is a book against a fine blade? Life on the battlefield offers no tenure, Warlock. Hunting bugs never gets old. I could not let you off with only a tongue lashing. A cold wind blows for you tonight, Lorelei. You should have kept running. This is what happens when you spend too much time reading about life instead of living it. So, does your collection of mystical artifacts now belong to me? In my professional opinion, you're dead. So, how do I shrink your head for a keepsake? All that suffering I revisit upon you tenfold. How many times must I kill you? Is that what they call a god where you come from? From all the stories I've heard, I expected something more. If I pierce you, Abaddon, does the font flow dry? 2-on-1, my favorite dance. This time, I will not settle for a draw. Arachnia, I have no interest in consuming your young, merely in crushing them. Which one? No matter, I'll simply pierce them all. Ayo, ayo, ayo. What are we going to do with you? How do you even fly with that massive growth on you? Oh, I see. I have a soft spot in my heart for invalids. I'll make this quick, Ogre. I will kill as many of you as it takes. The old adage holds true. If it bleeds, we can kill it. I could kill you with my eyes closed, Ricky. Like so. Watch and learn, Rubik. I cannot refuse a challenge, but between us, killing demons got old long ago. You can't even breathe properly. How are you supposed to fight? Don't kill yourself before I get the chance, techies. The only thing filling your belly will be my blade, Tidehunter. Have you seen yourself, Tinker? Cheer up, Venge. You're going to die either way. Merci beaucoup.